Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to do something fun today. Today I'm going to show you two different ways, two of my personal favorite ways to make a skinny shot or to use the Prolessa Duo Herbalife product. And we're going to talk a little bit about this Prolessa Duo. It is pretty freaking amazing. But first, make sure you hit that subscribe button because every week we post a new recipe video here plus an additional video featuring the Herbalife nutrition products that we're personally using, why we're using them, how we're using them, and different ways to use several of the different Herbalife products for whatever it is you're looking for. And then also go ahead and hit that bell so you never miss a notification or you never miss a freshly uploaded video and you don't miss anything. So let's get this mixed up. The first one I'm going to show you is the toasted marshmallow, and really you can do this as just about any flavor, because what I'm going to do to get the toasted marshmallow flavor is use these skinny syrups, and you can find these skinny syrups just about everywhere. If you have like closeout stores like Marshall's and Burlington and things like that, you can frequently find them there. You also of course can find them in the grocery store and everybody's favorite, Amazon. So you can really find these anywhere. I do recommend that you don't overuse these sugar-free syrups because in my personal opinion, and I'm certainly not a purist, but in my opinion, the artificially sweetened things like that, I just am really leery about using too much of that. Yeah, no calories, yeah, no sugar, but what is it if it's not that, right? And I also have learned that frequently when we eat sweet things, it's not always the sugar that our body's responding to, but the flavor, and chemical reactions happen based on that sweet tasting flavor. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents worth, minimizing the use of some of these things, but I totally love to throw them in sometimes because it adds a little bit of variety, a little bit of fresh and funness. So I'm going to make this one today with this toasted marshmallow 0-calorie skinny syrup and with 1 scoop of our Prolessa Duo. All right, so one of the things to keep in mind on the Prolessa Duo is that it doesn't dissolve in water super well. So I'm going to show you one of the tricks that I've learned playing with these, and I'm going to scoot this down just a little so you guys can see what I do. All right, here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the syrup in the bottom of the glass first, and I'm going to use about I don't know, teaspoon and a half, not very much. So just a little down in the bottom of the glass. Probably should measure it at first so you know how much is really going in there. And now that I have the syrup in here, I'm going to put the Prolessa powder on top of that and then stir it in and make kind of a paste with that before I add the water. Otherwise I'm going to have clumps of the Prolessa in there and it just doesn't, it's just not as nice of an experience. So now that's in there and I'm just going to make that little bit of paste with this. It takes just a minute, but once it starts to get incorporated, now you can kind of see what's going on in there. So now that I've got all of the Prolessa incorporated in the syrup, now I'm going to add my water and I'm just going to bring it up. This is about an 8-ounce glass, so about 8 ounces of water. I also frequently do it with a little less water. But yeah, this is all there is to it. Now, why the Prolessa Duo, you might ask? Why a skinny shot, you might ask? Well, the Prolessa Duo does 2 things, and it does both things very, very well. So duo in the name, right, means 2 things. And the one thing that it does is it really helps with appetite control. It knocks hunger out. So when you're looking at adding this to your weight loss program, try to put it into your day at a time when you normally get hungry anyway, to help avoid being that hungry at that time of day. You know, for some people it's when they come home from work and they first get into the house, they've been busy all day and distracted, and now all of a sudden they feel hungry. So maybe on your way home from work or right when you get home from work would be a great time to do that. For me, being here at home, I have my breakfast shake and then I'm really busy for a while, and then I don't really think about much until after I've stopped for my snack. So somewhere between my snack and my evening meal is when I'm going to kind of get hungry, or I get hungry in the evenings after the evening meal when I've really calmed down and I don't have anything to do. So whatever time of day it is for you that you notice that you get really hungry, that would be the time of day to add that. So that's the first thing that it does, is it really helps with appetite control. The second thing that the Prolessa Duo does is that it's really, it's specifically formulated to target belly fat. So if you're looking to zip off the last few inches around your tummy or around your butt or around your thighs, it's really going to help get that job done way faster. It is a CLA product, or conjugated lanolinic acid. I really was first exposed to that in the fitness world, trying to really get the skin looking great, getting the inches off. But it is so incredible, and it feels so good, and it tastes fantastic too. So anyway, here is the first way to have this, and this is the toasted marshmallow. So freaking good. Okay, now I'm going to set this aside. Okay, the second way we're going to do this tastes a lot like a cinnamon roll or like a glazed donut. So we're going to start again with an 8-ounce glass. And here's another trick on getting your Prolessa Duo to mix up really well. So what I'm going to do is this one we're going to make with the Prolessa Duo with the vanilla protein drink mix. Of course you can use any flavor. What I'm showing you today is the vanilla, and then I'm also going to use just some basic ground cinnamon. All right, the first thing there is to do is to put your dry powders into your glass together. Now the protein drink mix does mix up well. It dissolves very nice. So what I do, and it really helps and makes a big difference, is I put both of the powders in the glass together, and then before I add the fluid, I just go ahead and mix the two powders together. And the one powder helps the other powder dissolve much better. So now I've got like a whole pile of powder down there, all mixed up. And I'm going to do the same thing with this that I did with the toasted marshmallow. So I'm going to put just enough water in here to kind of make a paste with this before I add all of it. Otherwise I'll still have little clumps. So drizzle some in there, mix that in, make sure you're knocking the clumps out as you go. Oh my gosh, it already smells so good. Okay, so this is what it should look like before you add the water. So it's all mixed in, there's no clumps. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the glass about halfway up. And stir it again. But now that all of the powders have gotten wet, they mix right in really nice. And now the rest of the water, up to probably 6 to 8 ounces. 6 ounces taste to me better because it's a little richer and it's a little, I don't know, maybe sweeter tasting. All right, and now that you've got this all nice and mixed up, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon right on the top. And there you go. Okay guys, so that's really all there is to it. The Prolessa Duo is a bang up addition to your weight loss plan. You can get it in the 30-day size, which is what I have here, but if you just want to give it a whirl, you can definitely try the 7-day size also. So we have toasted marshmallow and we have donut shot or cinnamon roll. It tastes like, I'm not sure if it tastes more like a glazed donut or more like a cinnamon roll, but they're really good. So really guys, that's all there is to it. Remember, if you like this video, to hit that like button. That helps us out more than you know. And then also make sure that you're subscribed. And we read all of the comments, you guys, so let us know what you enjoy seeing so we can get more of that. Let us know what questions you have or what you'd like to see so we can get those addressed in here. But that's all there is for today, you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.